Hey nerds, it's Tuesday, February 12th. My name's Liz. I'm a 22-year-old nerd fighter from the great state of North Carolina. By day, I'm an espresso slinging barista. By night, I'm a video game playing, yarn spinning, sushi rolling jack of all trades. I put my Tumblr in the description box, so if you feel like following me, just feel free. I love meeting new guys on the internet, so let's be friends. So today I want to talk to you guys about growing up. I'm pretty sure as soon as I said that, a lot of you started cringing. Like, I understand me, all of my friends, a lot of people I know on the internet that I identify as nerds, like, we all say, I don't want to grow up, I don't intend on growing up, I'm gonna be a kid forever. The reason we say that is because society tells us that the things that we enjoy are kid stuff. And, like, in order to be an adult, you have to give all that up. We don't want to give that up because giving that up means, like, giving up who we are. We don't want to, like, have to change who we are and become this, like, boring person who gets up, reads the newspaper while eating breakfast, goes to work for 8 hours, comes home, watches the news, gets into bed and reads a little bit before falling asleep. Like, we don't want to be that person. We want to stay young and play video games forever. Well, I'm here to tell you today that you can keep on playing video games forever and still be an adult. Because it's not what you choose to do with your time that makes you an adult, it's how you act and how you engage with the things that you enjoy. I think a core difference between being a kid and being an adult is making a shift between thinking only about yourself and like realizing that other people are autonomous beings with their own thoughts and concerns. Like, when we're kids, we can't do things by ourselves. We have to have other people do things for us. Like, we can't drive, we can't cook, we can't make money. Other things are taken care of for us, and we tend to think about ourselves. But like, when we're an adult, we have those capabilities, we have responsibilities, we have to learn to do things for ourselves, and we have to learn that our thoughts are not the only thing that matters. So, like, that's gonna seem like slightly off topic, but people might get mad with what I'm about to say, but whether or not John and Sherlock are having sex doesn't matter, okay? Like, the reason that makes you angry, if that makes you angry, is because you think what I'm telling you is that what you think is important doesn't matter. But that's not what I'm saying. Like, what I'm saying is that the intricacies of the relationships between two fictional characters doesn't matter. What matters is the intricacies of the relationships between what we think is important and ourselves. Like, whoa, did I just blow your mind? So what I'm gonna ask you today is to try not to see the world through the lens of your favorite media. Not everything in the world can be related to Harry Potter. That, like, skinny redheaded dude you just saw walking by, like, that's not Ron Weasley. If your teacher in class talks about, like, Nicholas Flamel and the Philosopher's Stone, I'm not really sure what class that would be in, whatever, I don't know. Don't get excited because that was in Harry Potter. Like, that existed long before Harry Potter. It will exist long after Harry Potter. Like, ask yourself, like, why does this matter to you? Why do you care so much about it? Instead of just instantly, like, relating everything you know about your favorite media to everything else in the world. Like, okay, so I became pretty obsessed in the past year with the show Madoka. As you can probably see by the posters in my room, if the white balance isn't too crazy. It's a really good show, by the way. If you liked Sailor Moon, I really recommend it, because, like, it takes that genre and it turns it on its head. And it, like, critically looks at, like, all the tropes of the magical girl show. The reason I loved it so much was, like, I really connected with the characters and their struggles. Spoiler alert! When Sayaka succumbs to despair and becomes a witch, like, I felt I was succumbing to her despair. Like, when she realizes her actions brought about her terrible fate, and she has the age-old existential crisis. Like, we all connect with the existential crisis because we all worry that what we do in life, like, doesn't matter. So it's easy for us to relate to stories like that. Like I said before, a lot of us are scared of growing up because we think that we have to give up the things that are important to us in order to become an adult. But being an adult is not about being too good for kids stuff and, like, rising above it all to find the satisfaction in doing our taxes. It's about realizing that we have responsibilities to ourselves and to others, and we have to fulfill those responsibilities to be an adult. Thinking critically about ourselves and what we enjoy is part of what those responsibilities, because in doing so, we see that we're just one of many and that our feelings matter. Our feelings, but other people's feelings matter. They all matter together, and we have to be mindful of that. So once you come to terms with that, you too can be a nerd that enjoys watching cartoons. I mean, an adult that enjoys watching cartoons. You too can be an adult and watch cartoons at the same time. So that's it. If you'll excuse me, I now have to go get dressed so I can meet my boyfriend for a date where we're gonna build Gundam models and play Chrono Trigger. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.